Welcome to Shail's Kitchen, home of good food and good memories. Here's what's cooking in Shail's Kitchen today. Stewed saltfish with cassava. I'm using frozen cassava that I'm going to boil according to the package directions. One thing I did want to mention about the package instructions is I did not add the juice of a lemon as instructed. I put the cassava in a large pot and covered it with water. I also added some kosher salt. Now I'm going to bring it to a boil and cook it until it's tender. The cassava has come to a boil, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the pot and I'm going to boil it for about 30 minutes and then check it. And by the way, the cassava smells amazing just on its own. It's been about 15 minutes now and the water is drying down a bit, so I'm just going to add some more water to make sure that the cassava is covered and it cooks evenly. I'm going to bring it back to a boil and then cook it for another 15 minutes and check it. It's been 30 minutes now, so I'm going to check the cassava. Look at this. Very tender. So this is done. I'm going to take it off the heat now. I took the cassava off the heat and I drained off all the water. I have half a cup of coconut milk that I'm going to pour over the cassava and set it aside. This time I'll be adding a few additional ingredients to the stewed saltfish. I have some shadow benny, some Spanish thyme, and some pimentos. If you don't have any Spanish thyme, you can use regular thyme, and for the shadow benny you can substitute culantro or cilantro. I'll be using the same basic recipe that I did in the stewed saltfish video, and I'll leave a link for that in the description box below. Now that the stewed saltfish is done, I'm turning the heat off and I'm going to add this to our cassava. Since the cassava was in large chunks, I cut them into halves so that it'll be easier for eating as well as serving. And also, any kind of the tough fibrous strands that you might find in the middle of the pieces of cassava, I just remove those. This looks great, so now all we have to do is just stir it up. If you liked today's episode, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shail's Kitchen, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Shail's Kitchen, home of good food and good memories.